Hey guys, I'm Training Manager Katie Harrington, and in this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to set your students up in Galaxy. Let's dive in. Let's make sure we're on the Students page in our account. Here, you'll notice there are 4 steps listed. To get started, we'll click on the Download Student Template button. Once the file has downloaded, click on it to open in Microsoft Excel. Okay, now that we're in the Excel file, we can see there are 7 fields for each student that will need completed. We'll go ahead and populate each field with the correct information. When doing this, I suggest we pull the most up-to-date information from our student information system and format it to the Excel file, ideally at the beginning of each year or semester. One thing we'll want to make sure we do is make sure each field is formatted correctly. Let's start with the required information. We will need to provide the first name, last name, email address. Note that this should be an active email and should not be hyperlinked. The grade using PKK or the number 1 through 5, and a password that's at least 8 characters long. You'll notice that the last 2 fields we haven't covered include the student ID and date of birth. These fields aren't required, so we won't need to worry about them for this tutorial. However, if we did want to include the date of birth, we would need to make sure to include a date with the format no earlier than 1/1/1990. Awesome! Now that's complete, let's save a copy of this file so we can use it later in step 4. It's also just good practice to save a copy if we ever need it for our own records. Now that we're finished with step 2, we can move on to step 3 and choose how we want to upload our file. If we click on the dropdown, we'll notice 2 options, incremental and complete. Complete is used when you first upload your entire school list, whether that is for your district or your specific school. We recommend doing this at the beginning of every year by pulling the most up-to-date information from your student information system. Incremental should be used when you want to upload smaller groups of students and add them to your previously uploaded complete list of students. Be careful not to select complete when adding a few students at a time, as this will remove all those students from the original upload. Alright, now for the fun part. We're going to hit the Upload Student File button on step 4 and then select the file we just filled out. Ta-da! Now we can see all the student information in our account. If we ever need to edit a certain student's information, like change their password for example, we can do that all from our account. Now say we forgot a student or a new student moved to our district. We could go in and add them easily by clicking the Add Student button from this page. From here, we can fill out all those same information fields and hit Save to add them to our list. Once we add them, we have one more quick step. We need to change their password. Once we do that, they can log in. Well, that's all there is to it. Thanks for tuning in on this quick walkthrough. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to watch more useful videos or give us a follow on social media where you can stay up to date on all things career guidance.